15 seconds to the start of the race. Nick Johnson. Less than 5.
Tell people they can run if they want, but we're going to go and
I mean, who are we waiting for? We're waiting for 3 dudes.
yeah, but they weren't expecting. You could basically Jimmy. What's in? Got 10 people. Yeah.
All right, can I get Troy only to cross the line? All right. There is Troy. And
Troy
now
Rutzen.
can I get... There's Noel.
Noel Contreras.
All right, dude. We'll give you 2 more minutes.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, I started a little early, and I didn't give everyone enough time to charge their batteries. I think some people are running like 5 amp chargers.
Hands right.
Thank you.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, you heard the man. 1 minute, and we are going racing. Race order on this one is going to be AJ, Eddie, Jimmy, Riley, Nick, Noel, Steven, Brian, Chris,
45
and
seconds to
Troy.
the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Jeremy, you out? Jeremy, you going to marshal? There you go. Let's go.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Once again, race order on this one's going to be AJ, Eddie, Jimmy,
Less than 5.
Riley, Nick, Noel, Steven, Brian, Chris, and Troy. Are we doing World Start? All right. Jimmy, thank you so much for charging up your battery and getting out here. Sorry about that for starting a little early.
Jimmy Rao.
But we are all good to go. Jimmy, want to take a lap? One lap. Take a lap, buddy. Nope. All right. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got AJ only on the tone. Eddie. Jimmy. Riley. Nick. Noel. Steven. Brian. Zwart. And Troy. All right. Oh, careful at the end of the straight. Little squirrely for a couple drivers. Oh, man. Tough first lap for some guys. Oh, no. Careful at the end of the straight. Connor's on it. And he's getting his steps in for this first lap. All right. So far, we got 2 more drivers to cross the line. Let's see. After they cross the line, it looks like it's going to be Riley Christie getting that first fast lap of the race. That coveted first lap, 18.6. Dang. Not too shabby. Oh, he's going to back it up with a 23.9, drop him all the way down to 5th place. 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Zwart in that number 1 spot, 15.502. Let's see if he can keep up that pace. Steve Roberts in that number 2 spot, followed by Jimmy in that number 3. late to the line, but he is all about winning this race, that's for sure. One and a half down and 3.5 to go. Up next is race number 2, 21.5 two-wheel buggy. You guys are up next. Steve Roberts up to that number 1 spot. Only driver on a 16-lap pace, 16.5.13, followed by Riley Christie dropping down to that number 2, 15.5.05. Chris Zwart in that number 3, followed by Jimmy. Jimmy and Zwart battling it out for that number 3 spot with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Jimmy, Zwart, and AJ all battling out for that number 3 spot. Just about 2 seconds between the 3 of those drivers, followed by Nick, Noel, Eddie, Brian, and Troy. All right, careful in the beginning of the straight. Tommy's on it and clear. Oh, careful in the short straight, inside, infield. One more. And clear. Oh, man. Oh, careful at the end of the triple. Oh, man, chaos in the triple. Oh, no, 3 cars get all sorts of tangled up. Oh, man. That's not what anyone wanted with 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. Order's going to get all sorts of mixed up as Riley Christie now inherits the lead. He's on a 16-lap pace, though, 16.5.17. Only driver, Chris Ward in that number 2, 15.5.06. Steven Roberts in that 3, 15.5.08. That's your top 3 drivers. Fast lap of the race going to Riley Christie, 18.6. Put down on the first lap. Let's see if he can get some more fast laps and pull away from the rest of the pack. Zwart now going to take over that number 1 spot as Riley has a pretty heinous last lap. Oh, man, that was rough. He's fast as you know what, and he's going to bring it back. Last lap was a 20-something. He's going to back that up with an 18.8 with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Totally forgot him up next.
What are these guys? Anything? Or was that from Friday?
No one told me to do anything.
I didn't. Yeah, I think it's from last week. Okay, cool.
All right, we're winding down here. We got 3:45 down, 1:15 to go. We got Steve Roberts out front on a 15.501. He's got 6 seconds on Nick Johnson in the number 2. Chris Zwart right there on top of him. So right now the battle, Nick and Chris doing battle for that number 2 spot. We got Jimmy Rao in the 4, Christy in the 5, Noel in the 6, AJ in that 7, Eddie, Brian, and Troy. Fast lap still hanging. Riley Christie with an 18.6. Steve Roberts with an 18.7. Zwart 19.5. Johnson 19.4. Those are your fast laps with 40 seconds to go. Our marshals are staying busy. Fred Dog, Tommy G out there along with Austin staying busy. 30 seconds to go. Steve Roberts throwing down an 18.3. Fast lap of the race right there. He's got 9 seconds now on Chris Zwart in the 2, Christy in the 3, Jimmy in the 4, Nick in the 5. There's your top 5. AJ in the 6, Noel, Eddie, Brian, and Troy. 10 seconds to go, racers. Up next, race number 2, 21.5. You're up next. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line. Everybody's still alive. Everybody's still going.
AJ Lee done.
AJ, you're done.
Riley Christie done. Noel Contreras done.
Keep going till you hear your name, guys. We got 7 to go. 7 to go. Lots going on. Still got a live track, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Waiting on Steve, Nick, Brian, and Troy.
Nick Johnson done. Steven Roberts done.
Waiting on Brian and Troy.
Troy Grutzi done.
And that is your race. All right, guys, stop your cars. Just a reminder, guys, once you cross the line and you're done, please stop your cars. Don't interrupt anybody else still racing. And once the blowers are out, please stop your cars and don't hit my marshals. All right, thank you, guys. Go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out the marshal. Or bring your car like Eddie Kellogg over there, brings it straight to the marshal spot. You guys can talk after you marshal. So go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to marshal. If you do not marshal this race, we'll need you as volunteers.
Up next, race number
All
2.
right, let's go ahead, put those
DPI.
blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in with caution. Watch the track, guys. Still got a blower on the track, so heads up, guys.
Riley Christie.
And we're clear. Go ahead, check them in.
Marty Edmonds. Rich Hyatt. Mike Plavin. Jim Cooper. I am Swaybar. Brad Ambrose.
And once again, guys, if you do not marshal, I can use you as a volunteer.
One minute to the start of the race.
Troy, we could use you next race or whenever. I can use you on a different race. There's no spot for you. You're good.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What's your name? Are you Brian Andrews? You're Brian, right? Okay. Cool. Thanks, Brian. All right. Rick Riley not here yet? Okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Special Ed.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and shut her down. All right, guys. We're going to go back to a live loop here. Marshals are good to go. Once again, guys, if you are not out here to
15 seconds to the
marshal,
start
I
of
can
the
use
race.
you as a volunteer as needed. All right, guys, on the tone, you got a live loop. Marshals,
Less than 5.
look alive. Live loop on the tone. All right, we're off. 21-5, two-wheel buggy and rolling. Watch the drop down and clear. Thank you, Steve. So Steve Roberts doing a good job right there. Held the car until the train went by. He just didn't drop it in front of other cars. So good heads up, marshaling by Steve Roberts there. Watch your corner jump. Thank you, Eddie. All right, let's see who gets that first fast lap. Looks like it's going to be a battle between Brad and Aiden. Let's see if anybody else. Let's see if Cooper comes through. Cooper going to throw down a 19.8. Last one through the line with a 19.8. Brad with a 20.1. And Aiden with a 20.2. That's just your first lap, obviously. I'll be back in about 45 seconds with an overall pace and overall fast lap here in about 40 seconds. Up next, we do have Expert Two-Wheel Drive Race 3 coming up next. We do have 6 heats tonight, 6 full heats. Oh no, Riley pulling off for some apparent reason. Wow. Ed and Aiden having some fun together. Here's some yapping up there. They touch paint. Aiden getting the worst part of that one, unfortunately. All right, we're just about 2 down, 3 to go. We got Toby George out front of Cooper and Brad. There is the battle. They are separated by 2.5 seconds, those three. Toby on a 16.517, Cooper on a 15.503, Brad on a 505. They are separated by 1.5 seconds, those three now. Rich Hyatt 2.5 behind in the 4. Marty in the 5, Aiden in the 6, Ed, Plavin, and Christie pulling off. We got a fast lap, Toby George with a 19.1. He's got 3 tenths of a second faster than everybody else right now. Oh, he's going to have a couple rough laps there and drop to that number 2. We're halfway through now. Cooper out front on a 15.502. Toby on a 503, Rich on a 509, Brad on a 510, Marty on a 514. There is your top 5 pushing away from the rest of the group. Ed Garcia in the 6, Aiden in the 7, Plavin in the 8. 19-1 from Marty Edmonds also. So Toby and Marty, 19-1.
minutes
Cooper with a 19-7. Brad with a 19-7. Rich with a 19-8. Ed with a 19-7. Aiden with a 19-4. And Plavin with a 20.1. We got 1:45 to go, racers. Toby back out front now. Cooper 2/10 behind, so there's the battle. Both of them on a 5:02 pace. Cooper going to throw down a 19.6 last time through. Toby George with a 22.2, losing 2 seconds. So Cooper back out front now. Toby into 2. Rich and Brad doing battle for that 3. Ed Garcia up to the 4 with, or excuse me, up to the 5 with Marty right there on his back. Then we got a big gap with Aiden, Plavin, and Christie pulling off. 1:05 to go. 19 flat from Toby George. Let's see if we get him into an 18.9. Toby George flirting with 18.9 with a 19 flat last time through. Cooper and him doing battle for that number 1 spot. They're separated by 1.1 last time through. Brad and Rich duking it out for that number 3. They're separated by 1 second. So Toby and Cooper, Brad and Rich. Marty and Ed, that's so funny. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I heard a pipe hit. Rich trying to navigate through Aiden, thank you, sir. 15 seconds, racers. Toby, Cooper, Brad, top 3. Rich, Marty, top 5. Ed in the 6, Aiden in the 7, Plavin in the 8. Thank you. We got a whole bunch of cars coming down the straight. That is your tone. Oh, Ed's going to do a real Rolo. We got a bunch of stuff happening at the end of the straight there as these guys all took 18 different lines with 14 different cars. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Rich Hyatt done.
Toby, you're done. Rich, you're done. Everybody else is still going.
Brad Ambrose done. Special Ed done. Jim Cooper done. Marty Edmonds done.
Track still alive, guys, and that is your race. Toby gonna take it. Cooper, Rich, top 3. All right, guys, once again, go ahead. Stop your cars, guys. Marshals are out. Please stop your cars and do not hit my marshals. You could roll over, just don't do a jump. All right, guys, up next, Toby George coming back to the announcer stand. Race number 3, Expert 2-Wheel Drive coming up. All right, that should be good, guys. Go ahead, put the blowers down, Racers, check them in with caution.
Ryan Satina.
Track is live, guys. Check them in with caution. If you're on the track, look out. Track is live.
Glenn Huffer. Christopher Robin. Tommy Jarrow. Donnie Vinkmulder. I am Groot. The mascot. Sorchi.
Of course, I want a cookie. All right, cookie. All right, 17.5 Expert 2-Wheel Buggy starting to check him in. Already done checking him in. Great job, guys. Gonna let you guys get 15 seconds more of laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
What up?
You know that you do that?
What do I do?
You do with your hands?
I do that?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. All right, no more laps. Looks like Connor and Benny is gonna get by for one more.
45 seconds.
No more laps. All right, Satina. One more. All right. Race order on this one is going to be Connor, Austin, Brendan, Benny, Brian Satina, Sorch,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Donnie V, Chris Raymond, and Glenn. All right. We got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Connor Esbach only on the tone. Austin, Brendan, Benny, Satina, Sorchi, Tommy G, Donnie V, Chris Raymond, And Huff. All right, that was a little close. All right, waiting for Glenn to cross the line, and we got first lap in the books. Austin Riley's going to snag that one with an 18.3. Brendan Edwards going to back that up with an 18.1 on his second lap, though. Just about 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Careful at the end of the straight. Go inside, 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 and clear. Donnie V's going to get it all sorts of wrong at the end of the straight. He's been driving A-Scout for the past week, dominating at Silver States. Took third after a flame out in 50 plus. He had first place wrapped up. Probably would have had first place again if it was another extra 5 minutes on the track. Would have made that up with 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. Brendan Edwards now in that number 1 spot, 17.510. Austin in that number 2, 17.515. Connor in the 3, 17.516. That's your top 3 drivers. Fast lap of the race. Austin Riley dropping a 17.6. Dang. Last lap for Austin, 18.1. Let's hook up with Austin. Austin's in that all blue car with the white wing or white wheels and clear wing. Getting onto the straightaway. Austin Riley, last lap, 18.1. He's going to back it up with an 18.5. Austin Riley through that right-hand section of the track, through the double, through that infield short straight. Careful at the beginning of the straight, careful at the beginning of the straight, and clear. Austin Riley working his way through that left-hand section of the track. Last lap, 18.5. Looks like it's going to be another heater. 17.8. Dang, keep that up. Austin Riley. Meanwhile, Brendan Edwards with 2.5 down and 2.5 to go in that number 1 spot. Last lap, 18 flat, 17.509 for Brendan Edwards. Austin in the 2, Connor in the 3, Chris Raymond in the 4, Brian Satina in the 5. That's your top 5 drivers. Up next is race number 4. 13.5 intermediate 4-wheel buggy. You guys are up next. Carefully double near the right-hand side of the driver's stand and clear.
Two minutes left.
Huff's going to get into it. Careful at the beginning of the straight, careful at the beginning of the straight, and clear. Austin's going to get it wrong on that inside section of the beginning of the straight. Austin Riley, he was in that number 3. He's going to drop all the way down to the number 2. I'm sorry. He was in the number 2. He's going to drop down to the number 3. Connor Esbach now up to the 2 with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Brandon Edwards in that 1. Connor, Austin, Chris Raymond, Satina, Tommy, Benny, Donnie V, Glenn, and Sorch. That's your top 10 drivers. Or that's your race order with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Brennan and Connor battling out. Just 1.4 seconds separates the 2 of those drivers. We're going to hook up with Connor as he's through that infield section of the track, through that infield short straight, through the left-hand section of the driver's stand. Getting back onto the straight. Last lap was an 18.2. He's going to back it up with an 18.5. Connor Esbach in that number 2 spot. Followed by Chris Raymond in the 3. Brendan, Connor, and Chris Raymond just separated by 6 seconds with less than 1 minute to go. Drivers, 1 minute to go. Austin, 17.4 fast lap of the race. Fast lap of the night. That kid is on a mission. He just got his driver's license, too. He drives just like that in 1-1 scale. Yep, that's right. Keep your kids off the sidewalk. As Austin Riley crosses the line one more time, 17.3. Holy moly, that guy is on a mission. Austin Riley still hovering in that number 3 spot. As the tone sounds, you guys are going to race until you hear your name done. Race until you hear your name done. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Everyone's live. Marshals, watch your corners.
Connor Esbach done. Chris Benny done.
Connor. Chris
Brian
Raymond, you're
Satina
done.
done.
Benny,
Christopher
you're
Robin
done.
I am Grote done. The mascot done.
Tina, you're done.
Glenn Huffer done.
Austin done. Brendan done. Glenn
Donnie
done.
Bickmolder done. Tommy Jarrow
Donnie,
done.
you're done. Everyone's done. Great race, drivers. Great race. Brendan Edwards going to take this one with the 17.511. That's going to be the time to beat going into the second round of qualifying. Followed by Brendan is Connor, Austin, Chris, and Satina. That's your top 5 drivers. Drivers, pull them off. Come right back out onto the track and find a spot to Marshall. Up next is race number 4, 13.5
race
intermediate
number
4-wheel buggy. Rich Hyatt, Brian Maxey, Jeremy Smith, Plavin, Jim, Tori, Brad, and Lester. You guys can come up onto the driver's stand and wait to check him in. Wait to check him in, guys. Aiden, what's Aiden eating?
Jimmy Rao. Corporate.
Is that what that is? Man, that looks good. I bet it smells even better. Hint, hint, with olives. Love olives. All right. Aiden's
Lester.
eating pizza with olives. Yep. Up, he gives the thumbs up. Yeah. I didn't hear him. What did he say? Yeah. What was I thinking? He was eating like pimento
Jordan Parker.
olives. Raw yeah.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's cold olives. Oh, you know what I had in Texas? I had pickles on pizza. Pickles on pizza is a big deal. What is it?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't know what a Polish sandwich is. Wiener Schnitzel. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Holly, we'll get back to our Wiener Schnitzel conversation after this race.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, meanwhile, we
Rich Hyatt.
are waiting for check-ins from
B-Max.
from Plavin. Where's Plavin and Brad? Brad is up there. There he
15
is.
seconds to the start of the race. Brad Ambrose.
And then Plavin. Plavin cross the line. Oh, there's Plavin. In that all
Less than
green
5.
car with the yellow.
Plavin.
Perfect. There he is. Of course, Plavin has a transponder, is going to take an extra lap, even though I shut down the track. All right, race order on this one is going to be Rich Hyatt, followed by Brian Maxey, Jeremy Smith, Plavin, Jimmy, Tori, Brad, and Lester. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Rich Hyatt. We got Rich Hyatt only on the tone. Maxey. Jeremy. Plavin. Jimmy. Tori Parker. Brad. And no Lester. There he is. Boom. He was in my blind spot. Oh, careful to double near the driver's stand through that infield short straight. Oh, it's going to be Brad with a little bit of a bobble. All right, I don't know if he's going to get the fast lap of the race. Let's see what happens as Lester crosses the line. Lester Brooks not going to get it. Tori Parker, on-road champion, 19.7 fast lap, first fast lap. Oh, careful! Go inside, go wide on the straight, go low, high on the straight. Oh my gosh! Put him back on the straight. All right. Yikes. All right, a little bit of chaos with 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Lester Brooks right on the cusp of a 16-lap pace, 15.5 flat. Let's see what happens as Lester crosses the line. Last lap was a 20. He's definitely going to back that up with a 19.3, 16-lap pace. Only driver on a 16-lap pace, 16.5, 16. Brad in that number 2, 15.505. Careful drivers, careful drivers, careful drivers. Whoa, keep it clean, keep it clean. You're only going to mess up your race if you don't. All right, a bunch of cars ripping down the line. Oh, man, somebody's getting in it with the owner of the track. That's probably not a good idea. It's the last time you race here. All right, Lester Brooks through that infield. Let's see who that was. I'm giving a major call out. All right, we got Lester in that number 1, 19.8 last lap. And then we got Tori Parker. Oh no, getting into it with Brad. Oh man. All right. Oh, Brad getting it wrong again one more time. Lester and Tori battling it out on the track. Not on time, but it looks like a lot of fun out there as Lester and Tori rip down that straight. Last lap, Lester had a 19 point something. Now it's a 20.2. It's not going to be good enough as Jimmy now takes over that number 1 spot with 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. Jimmy, last lap, 19.5. He's got a fast lap of the race, 18.4. Jimmy, let's hook up with him as he's through that triple section, infield section of the track, infield short straight, through that left-hand driver's stand section, through the last double, back onto the straight. Last lap with a 19.5. He's going to back it up with a 19.1. Jimmy in that number 1 spot, followed by Lester, Tori, Jeremy, Brad, Rich, Plavin, and Maxie. That is your race order.
2 minutes left.
Tori and Jeremy battling out for that number 3 spot. Just 1.7 seconds separates the two of those drivers. Oh, no, careful the triple, careful the triple, careful the triple. Tori and Jeremy battling it out. Let's hook up with Jeremy. Where's Jeremy? Through that end of the straight. He's in that blue car with the pink front with the white wheels and the clear body, through that infield short straight, through the triple. He's going to double single it through the pie crust, through the last section of the track, near the left-hand side section of the driver's stand, back onto the straight. Jeremy, he had a 21.3. He's going to back it up. Bam! 19.2. Not good enough, though, as Jeremy is taken over by Tori Parker. Tori Parker, last lap, 19 flat. All right. Who else? Who's my next victim? All right, it's going to be Jeremy Smith again crossed the line. Tori crossed the line. Lester crossed the line.
1 minute left.
1 minute left. You heard the man. 4 minutes down. 1 minute to go. Up next is race number 5, 13.5 Expert four-wheel buggy. Get him ready. Get him ready. Oh, as Lester rolls it. Another roll. Go out. Go wide on the straight and clear. Brad and Jeremy race across the track. I think that car's broken, Brad. All right, race order with 30 seconds to go, drivers. Jimmy, Lester, Tori, that's your top 3 drivers. Lester and Tori battling out, just 0.6 of a second between the two of those drivers. Lester and Tori need to keep it clean, keep it lean, keep it mean. Don't mess up. As Lester crosses the line one more time, 19.6. Keep it going, Lester. Nice wheelie action through that infield short straight. Lester's got Jeremy Smith in front of him. Jeremy Smith's in that number 4. Lester's in that number 3. Separation between those drivers is 10 seconds, though, as the tone sounds.
Rich,
Drivers, you're going to keep them rolling until you hear your name. Keep them going, keep them going until you hear your name. Rich, you're done. Maxie, you're done. Keep them rolling. Everyone else is live. Everyone else is live. Plavin, you're done. Tori, you're done. Waiting on 4 drivers. Waiting on 4.
More Lester done.
Jeremy, you're done. Lester, you're done. Waiting on Jimmy. One more to go, one more to go, one more to go, and that is a race. Great race, drivers. Great race, Jimmy. 16.5.13, only driver smoking the competition. Only driver on a 16-lap pace, followed by Tori Parker, 15.5 flat, almost on a 16-lap pace. Good job, Tori. Followed by Lester, Jeremy, Rich, Plavin, Maxie, Brad pulled off.
Up next.
All right, great race,
5.
drivers, great race. Pull off, come right back onto the track and find us about the marshal. Up next, race number 5, 13.5, Expert four-wheel buggy. Benny, Tommy G, Mr. Ed Garcia, Brendan Edwards, Brian Satina, Jose Newman, and Ryan Palmer. You guys can get onto the driver's stand and wait to check them in, guys.
Ryan
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Special
Slow down, slow down, slow down, guys. Still got marshals on the track. All right, guys, check them in with caution, with caution.
I am Groot.
A little overzealous on the driver's stand up there, but that's all right. Guys are ready to race. I appreciate that.
Jose Newman.
Connor looks like he's jumping into this one.
1 minute to the start of the race.
6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Brian Satina. Connor Esbeck.
All right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, 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 no more laps. No more laps, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. All right, race order on this one
30
is going to
seconds
be
to the
wet.
start of the race.
Where's my marshals? There he is. Race order on this one is going to be Mr. Chris Benny, followed by Tommy G, Ed Garcia, Brendan Edwards, Brian Satina, Jose Newman, Ryan Palmer, and Connor Esbeck. All right, we
15
got
seconds
all
to the
our
start of the
marshals
race.
ready. Thank you, Tori. We got all our marshals ready. We got Chris Benny only on the tone. Tommy G, Ed Garcia, Brendan Edwards, Brian Satina, Jose Newman, Ryan Palmer, and Connor Esbeck. All right, we're using full names tonight, guys. All right, these guys are working their way through the start-finish line. Let's see who's going to get that infamous, awesome fast lap of the race so far. Brendan Edwards, bam, 17.8. That's going to hold up for the rest of the crew as they cross the line. 17.8 fast lap, fast first lap. Really fast. I could do that in my dreams. You know, I run a Brendan Edwards white body, and I got to tell you guys, I thought it was going to make me faster, but we'll see what happens. All right, 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Brendan Edwards in that number one spot. 18 lap pace. Holy smokes, this guy is just ripping off 17s like, careful of the triple, careful of the triple. Ed Garcia. Going to roll it, single it. All right, 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. Brendan Edwards in that number one spot, dipping off that 18 lap pace, 17.5 flat. Connor Esbeck in that number two, closest driver to Brendan, 17.5.10, followed by Chris Penny, 17.5.14. Connor Esbeck, last lap, 17.6. Fast lap of the race, though, 17.3, followed by, put up by Brendan Edwards. All right, let's hook up with Tommy G as Tommy G crosses the line in that pink and orange blue body. Orange and blue, right? With the white wheels and the clear wing going through that infield short stage, through the triple. He's going to double single it. Spin out a little bit over that pie crust, through the last pie crust of the track. Down the line he goes, Tommy G, last lap, 18.5. He's going to back it up with a 19.2. Tommy G in that number 6 spot. Meanwhile, up top, we got Brendan Edwards with 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. 17.5.04, a little bit off that 18 lap pace. Brendan Edwards now crossing the line, 17.5.02, getting closer to that 18 lap pace. Connor Esbeck still holding down that 2 spot, 17.5.06. Chris Benny in the 3, 17.5.12, followed by Satina, Jose, Tommy G, Ryan Palmer, and Ed Garcia. Chris, Satina, and Jose all battling out for that number 3 spot. Just about 3 seconds separates those 3 drivers. Brendan Edwards getting a little bit wallsy on that infield
left.
short straight. Through the pie cross on the left-hand side track. Last lap for him, 17.8. He's going to back it up with an 18.4. Brendan Edwards in that number 1 spot. Through that infield right-hand section of the track. Super fast, super clean. A little bit of a chassis slap through that triple. Getting all sorts of excited through that pie crust. Last lap, 17.4. There it is. Keep that up. 17.4 for Brendan Edwards. Fast, 17.1, still fast lap of the race, though, with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Up next is race number 6, open, 4-wheel, short course truck.
One minute left.
Ryan Palmer through that triple. He's going to double single it. Chassis slap the whole entire way through that left-hand pie crush, through the double. Last lap for Ryan Palmer was something. He's going to back it up with a 19 flat. Ryan Palmer with that red body with the white wheels and that all yellow wing through that infield short straight through the triple. Nice and clean this time, though. Double single. Oh, careful in the triple, careful in the triple, careful in the triple. And clear. Thank you, Jimmy. Risking life and limb, making that happen. 30 seconds to go, drivers, 30 seconds to go. Brendan Edwards still taking care of business, 17.503. Song remains the same. Connor S. back in at number 2. Chris Benny in the 3, followed by Jose Newman, Brian Satina, Tommy G, Ryan Palmer, and Mr. Ed Garcia. 10 seconds to go, drivers, 10 seconds to go. Oh, man, these guys are battling it out. Satina and Tommy G down the line. Satina, 5. Tommy G, 6. Look at these guys. Oh, Brian C is going to make that inside carve. Oh, Tommy G's going to lock it onto him. Oh, man, I don't know if that was the right move. Tommy G doesn't feel like it was the right move either. As time expires, drivers, you're going to race him till you hear your name. Brendan Edwards, Chris Benny, Ed Garcia, you're done. Tommy G, you're done. Waiting on 4 drivers. Tina, you're done. Waiting on 1 more driver. Waiting on 2 drivers. Waiting on 1. Jose Newman. Waiting on Jose. And Jose, one more. Track is live.
Jose Newman done.
And that is a race. Great race, drivers. Brendan Edwards going to take this one. 17.503 is going to be the time to beat going into the second round of qualifying. It got pretty chippy towards the end there. But it's all good, and it all worked out. It's Wednesday Night Worlds, and we are killing it tonight.
Up next, race number 6.
Great race, drivers. Pull them off. Come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal. Up next is race number 6. Open 4-wheel short course truck. Our main event for the night. That's right. That's why it's race number 6. Not because it blows out the track, because these big giant tires. Careful. No more. Yeah. We are not checking them in. All right. Check them in with caution. We got careful at the end of the straight. End of the straight, guys. End of the straight, guys. Caution, I said. Caution, I tell you.
Corporate. Carl Labrador. I am Swaybar. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. All right. Race order on this one is going to be Carl Labrador, Aiden Spencer, Jeremy Smith, Fred Fuerte, and Marty. As a matter of fact, actually, no, we're going to do Supercross start. You guys want to do Supercross? Yeah, he said Supercross start. Or whatever, yeah, Brendan's going to set him up. Yeah, the end of the race. Or the beginning of the straight. Nice.
Less than 5.
All right. Thank you, Brendan Edwards. All right, guys. We got all our marshals ready. I like Ryan's strategy of not getting killed, near his marshal spot, right? Awesome, man. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We are going heads-up qualifying on the sound of the tone. All right, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. All right. If you guys do that again, we're not going to be able to do this. You're slowing down the program. I started 10 minutes early for a reason. All right, let's try it again. All right. Got all our marshals ready, got all our drivers ready. We're going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. Nice. All right. Yep. Jeremy's going to get it wrong, too. All right. Aiden. Looking good. Oh, nice. Sends it right into the wall. Oh, he loves that inside line right before he gets onto the straight. Carl Labrador in that number 1 spot. Aiden Spencer in the 2. Jeremy in the 3. Marty in the 4. And Marty in the 2. Now keep going. Go, 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 go. Marty, you're all good, man. All right. Carl in that number 1, followed by Marty probably. Jeremy Smith. Oh, my gosh. A car is broken. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he's going to keep on rolling. Oh, maybe a bad idea. Could go high on the straight or not. Yep. Freddie gave it the old slice throat routine, right? With 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. Aiden Spencer blasting off into TQ history as he crosses the end of the straight. All good for Aiden Spencer. Carl and Marty. Carl now. Where's Marty? Oh, everyone's upside down. All right, they're starting to space out a little bit. All right. You guys can start making it close anytime you want. Hint, hint, wink, wink, with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Aiden Spencer in this last race of the night. In that number 1 spot, Carl in the 2, Marty in the 3, Jeremy in the 4, and Fred in the 5. All right, here we go. Aiden and Carl battling out for that number 1 spot. Aiden and Carl. Oh, Carl's going to get it rolled. All sorts of wrong. Yeah, get back into it. Yeah. All right, Carl in that number 1 spot. Aiden Spencer in the 2. Carl and Aiden Spencer. Oh, Aiden Spencer's getting all sorts of tricky. Onto the straight. Man, I don't know. It looks like he's overdriving, but like he ain't, he's staying on the track. Fast lap for Aiden, 19.4. I know he can get into the 18s. I think he's gotten into the 17s on this track. Meanwhile, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. This is the last race of round 1 of qualifying. That's right, guys. After this one, we're going to take a very short break, get right back into it with round 2 action as Aiden starts to slow it down a little bit. Down the line, Carl and Aiden go. Carl now taking over that number 1 spot with Aiden in the 3, in the 2. Marty's getting up involved in it. Look at Marty go. 3.5 down, 1.5 to go. Carl, Aiden, Marty, Jeremy. That is your race order. It sounds like there's like 20 cars on the track, but there's only 4. Sounds like 4 really anxious beehives flying around the track, right? 4 minutes down and 1 minute to go.
1 minute
Aiden,
left.
Jeremy cross the line. Aiden and Jeremy in that close to exact paint scheme. Can't tell them apart. Aiden's probably in front. Aiden in that pink, white, and blue car. Jeremy in that white, blue, and pink car. Down the line, those 2 drivers go. Carl now getting into the mix. 1, 2, and 3. You could throw a blanket on top of those 3 drivers if the blanket was gigantic. Up, Marty. That car gave it all it had. Careful at the beginning of the straight, guys. All right. Marty, that car tried as hard as it could, but sometimes trying ain't good enough. With 10 seconds to go, Aiden Spencer is trying as hard as he can to get into an 18 fast lap, a 18 something. He's got a 19 flat as time expires. He's going to get through for one more. Everyone else is going to get through for one more. Everyone is rocking and rolling. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. See if Aiden can bust into the 18s on this one. Oh, it ain't going to happen. Oh, could have happened. Ain't going to happen.
I am
As
Sweetwater
Aiden
done.
crosses the line,
Carl Labrador
Aiden is
done.
done. Carl is done. Where is Jeremy?
Corporate done.
No, Jeremy. Oh, there he is. Jeremy's done too. Great race, everyone. Great race to Aiden, Carl, and Jeremy. Not great race to Marty and Fred and me. I didn't even get my battery charged in time. How pathetic. But no worries. I'll be back next time, folks. Don't worry about that. We are going to take a short break, and we're going to re-rack them, reset them, and get you guys back on the track in just about 10 minutes, guys. 7:41. Are we on schedule? All right. We are going racing in 10 minutes.
Up next, race number 1.
That's right, guys. And just like that, race number 1 is ready to rock. All right, we are putting 11 minutes on the track on the time. We are going racing in just over 10 minutes. Same race order as before. Yeah.
No, don't stop it. So just pull it up and say kind of, hey guys, we'll be back, and just hit the pause button. Say we'll be back in 10 minutes, and
All right.
wave at everybody on the camera.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, we'll be back in 10 minutes. This one?
Yeah, you can just see yourself right here.
Sorry.
You can just say,
Oh, there I am.
back in 10 minutes.
Oh my God, I totally gave the finger to everyone.
And,
Sorry.
When we unpause it when we go back on. It's, hey guys, at home, we're back live here at SDRC. That's it.
Yep.
Did we pause it? Okay, it should be yellow.
All right, we are back live, as a matter of fact.
Brian Andrews.
All you listeners out there just missed a
Jimmy
bunch of
Rep.
awesome content I was spilling out. No, not so much.
3 minutes to the start of the race.
All right, where's all our marshals? Oh my gosh, where's
Roberts.
our 2 volunteer marshals that I was just talking about? You awesome dudes, guys or gals. And then we're also going to need Aiden, Jeremy, I see around there, Freddie, and Marty. Brian Maxey's coming out to
Ronnie
marshal.
Christie.
Here comes Aiden. Aiden is gonna. Austin's gonna marshal
Lee.
for Aiden. Yep. And Austin and Aiden's gonna. Oh yeah, I got it. And then Fred, you got a marshal for you. There you. Sorry, bro. Yo, I'm gonna make a call. Call in a marshal. All right, I think we should be good, actually. All right, these guys are all checking him in.
2 minutes to the start of the
Glenn in the house. Thank you,
race.
sir.
Carl Guzzi.
Thanks, Fred. All right, there's Austin. Austin, get the center section.
Nick Johnson.
Oh, let me get this one started. Whatever you want, dude. If you're here now. Okay, cool. All right, we're waiting for a check-in from Zwart. Where are you, Chris?
Chris Swart.
Swart's like used to like the track and PB where it's all laid
Noel
back
Contreras.
and like all relaxed and like, no, man, we got to check them in, guys. All right, we're all checked in. No more laps. Race order is going to be starting first in second round of qualifying. Steve Roberts put down a 16.518, probably the only driver on a 16-lap pace, followed by Zwart, Riley, Jimmy, Nick, AJ, Noel, Eddie, Brian, and
1 minute
Troy.
to the start of the race.
All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We got Steven Only on the tone. Zwart, Riley, Jimmy, Nick, AJ, Noel, Eddie, Brian, and Troy. All right, let's get it, guys. Keep it clean. Oh, man. Almost. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. It's the only way you're going to win. Oh, no. Careful in the beginning of the straight. Oh, my gosh. More chaos. Thank you, Maxie. Who was that? That was Nick. Oh, Nick. Tough lap for Nick. No worries, though. Back on all four. Through that infield short straight. Nick through the triple. He's going to double single it. Keeping it on all four wheels. That's what he's got to do through that last left-hand pie crust of the track. Through the double. Last lap for Nick was a 25.8. He's going to back it up with a 20 flat. That's the spirit. 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Steve Roberts, like the last round of qualifying in that number one spot. He's on a 16.510. He is good enough for an overall TQ. AJ Lee, closest driver to him, 15.501. Careful in the beginning of the straight. Go inside, go inside, go inside, go inside. Kyle's all over it. All right, Maxie back in his spot with 1.5 down. Careful to the end of the straight. Go inside, go inside, go inside, go inside. All right, little man Connor's all about it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, keep working at it, guys. We work. Oh, good job, good job. Connor, our world finalist. He is back in action at SDRC for Wednesday Night Worlds. Oh, here we go. I forgot, dude. I get caught up in it.
That's what you got me for, Tobe.
I know, right?
Go.
My alarm?
Yep. All right, about 2:45 to go. We got AJ, Riley, and Steven all within 1 second of each other. Jimmy Rao, Noel right there. Eddie, everybody's pretty close, about a second each position right now. We are halfway through. Officially, AJ on top, 15.508. Steve Roberts a half a second behind. Jimmy a half a second behind. Riley 1.7 behind. Noel 1.5. Eddie 1.7. Chris Wart 1.3. Those top 7 drivers all within a couple seconds each position. We got Riley Chrissy with an 18.4. Steve Roberts with an 18.6. Those are the only two in the 18s right now. AJ Lee with a 19.6. Jimmy with a 19.6. Wart with a 19.2. Everything's switching up as we're going. Unfortunately, Jimmy Rao and AJ Lee going to lose a couple valuable seconds right there. Steve Roberts going to throw down an 18.4 with 1:45 to go. He's on top now by 4 seconds. Riley Christie behind in that 2, 4 seconds away. AJ Lee into 3, Jimmy Rao in the 4, Noel in the 5, Chris Ward in the 6, Eddie, Nick, Troy, and Brian Andrews. Christie and Roberts, both 18.4. They are separated by 5.5, so Steve Roberts extending his lead every lap with 1:20 to go. Steve out front, Riley and AJ top 3. Jimmy Rao in the 4s, Wart in the 5. There's your top 5, guys. Oh, watch the beginning of the triple and clear. And just a reminder, guys, if there is a racer in front of you, try really hard not to hit them. You just can't roll through them, guys. So you do have to hit your brake. Try to follow the guy in front of you. If you have somebody faster behind you, longer than a lap, guys, feel free to let them through. If you are that faster racer, please allow the slower racer some time to let you through. We got 30 seconds to go, racers. 30 seconds to go. Steve Roberts, 15.5 flat. Riley, 6 seconds away on a 5.08. AJ Lee, 4 seconds away on a 5.11. Jimmy Rao right there on top of him on 5.12. Zwart on a 5.14. Noel on a 5.17. Then we got Eddie, Nick, Troy, and Brian. Riley Christie, 18.3. Fast lap of the race. 10 seconds to go. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line. Everybody's still live. Track is still live.
Riley Christie done.
Once again, guys, once you're
Jimmy
done,
Ryan
just pull your car over
Ryan
so we
Andrews
don't
done.
have any issues, guys.
Nick Johnson done. Stephen Roberts done. Chris Swart done. Eddie Kellogg done.
Track is
AJ
still
done.
live, waiting on Noel and Troy, waiting on 2.
Noel Contreras done.
And waiting on Troy, waiting on 1.
Troy
And
done.
that is your race. Steve's going to take it with not a new TQ. He's going to take it from round 1, so no problem. So Steve, Riley, Chris Wart, top 3 going into your A main. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, race number 2.
Up next, race number 2.
All right, that should be good, guys. Blowers down, racers. Go ahead, check them in. Track is live. Once again, guys, go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. If you do not marshal this race, I can need you on
Christie.
as a volunteer.
Special
Probably
Jim
next
Cooper.
round on the
Mike
mains.
Clavin. Rich Hyatt.
Track is live, guys. Go ahead, check them in. 21-5, you're up.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got AJ out there. I got Jimmy
Swayman.
Boy.
Marty Edmonds.
I've
45 seconds
got
to the start of the
Nick
race.
out there.
DPI Drummer.
Roberts. Andrew. Eddie is out there.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And Troy is out there. Watch the straight, guys. Watch the straight. And clear. What's that?
Field agent. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Who's driving it? Turn right.
Less than 5.
Where is Brad? Is he not racing? Hey, Brad, you racing this one? Where's he at? No? Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Do you want to do this? Is that why you came up? Oh, okay.
I'll take over.
Cuckoo.
Got my car out there.
Right? You can keep an eye on it.
I might send Austin up there.
I guess Brad's not done it.
What up? All right. We gonna go up there and stand with him, please? Hey, you all know my car, right? All you guys all know my paint, my green car. So it's on the track. I'm not. The guy driving it has never driven before. So just when you come up on my car, be patient. If he hits you, yell at me. It's not me. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race, AJ. Drivers, your loop is live. We'll send Austin up there to help Luke out. There you go, Luke. Try not to hit so many walls, though. Concrete and plastic don't mix. Don't take out the yellow wing. Coop will beat you up. There you go. Just let other cars go. Caution under the driver's stand. Nice. All right, so we're going to have... Riley's not up there either. No Riley Christie up there. Toby George, 19.7 first lap. Let's see, Luke had a 48.9 for his first lap ever. There you go. That's the way to do it right there. Not that, though. All right, we got Toby George out in front. Does have the hot lap, 19.2 last time by. Marty Edmonds in that number 2, followed by Cooper. Plavin, Rich, Ed, Aiden, and my car. Oh, it looks like Plavin pulled it off. So, Luke, you're going to beat one person. You can brag about beating Plavin. Oh, looks like Rich and Ed get together. Luke's out there driving by Braille. So Toby George out in front, currently on a TQ pace, as he's under the driver's stand heading into the triple. There you go, Toby. Good job. Oh, my car's stuck. Caution after the triple. All is clear. My poor car. 2:25 left to go. Take the inside, Ed. There you go. Not so much power in the corners. Toby still with that hot lap, still out in front, still on a TQ pace. He does hold it from round number 1. What? What's gotten into Toby today? That's the wrong side of the track, Aiden. 2 minutes left to go. It is Toby, Marty, and Cooper, your top 3. And you got Aiden, Ed, and then my car. There you go. Almost. Oh, not so hard on that. Caution on the straight. Go low. Never mind. Well, that's a right turn, not a left turn. Take your time, AJ. Not so much throttle going up that. There you go. 1:25 left to go for Toby. Trying to better his TQ from round number 1. Here he comes onto the straightaway. Marty Edmonds, 6.2 seconds back. Marty's got 4.5 on Cooper. Cooper's got 8 on Rich. Rich has got 3 on, now 9 on Aiden. Aiden's got about 6 on Ed, and Ed's got 1 minute and 5 on Luke. Oh my God, that is a right turn. You turn left so many times. Austin, you might have to rebuild that car after this. Sheesh. 35 seconds left to go, drivers. $15 seconds to go. Rich up into the top 3 now. That'll be time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done. Caution under the driver's stand. There's another one for you on the other side of the jump. Watch your back.
Rich Hyatt done.
I know Toby was sweating bullets right there. Rich, you are done.
Marty Edmonds done.
Marty's done.
Special Ed done.
Ed, you're done. Everybody else will be done when they cross the line.
I am Swaybar done. DPI drummer done.
Let's see. Cooper's walking off. Waiting on one. Cross the line. Cross the line, Luke. There you go.
Field agent
That
done.
is a race. Toby George better in his TQ, 16.521. Followed by Marty and Rich Hyatt in top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn Marshall. Race number 3, expert 2-wheel buggy. It'll be Toby, Cooper, and Rich leading you out in your A main.
Up next, race number 3. Chris Benny, Connor Esbeck, Brian Satina, Donnie Vinkmulder, Glenn Huffer, Christopher Robin, Tommy Jarrow, I am Groot, the mascot, Sorchi.
Nice. Behind Fred Dog, there's a green truck body, same color. You know Fred Dog? The big guy right there in the tank top? Right behind him on the first table. Can you turn it off? Yeah, in the back. Yeah, right there. All right, I need my drivers for that last race back
1
out
minute
here
to
to
start the
Marshall.
race.
We got all 10 of these guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 10 guys. Oh. Glenn with that wicked whip. I saw that.
45 seconds to the start of the
Go ahead and
race.
shut down the track with no more laps. Everybody run over Marty. I need 2 more turn marshals. See, Luke, I need you out here to marshal.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll see if I can. And Toby, you're good. You're good, Mike. Yeah. Are you? You're not in this one, Toby, are you? So good.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't know what Toby is doing. Yeah. Get rid of Ed. We'll keep Ed and Plavin off the track as much as possible.
Less than 5.
Ed's going to use that excuse for like months. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. I need some more volume. There we go. So Brennan Edwards, your first round, threw down a 17.511. You got to beat him and that time. So your first hot lap going to go down to Austin Riley, 17.707, coming out swinging. Race number 4 coming up next, intermediate 4-wheel buggy. Start getting ready, heading over to the ramp side of the driver stand. You are up in 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Connor Esbeck throwing out a 17.568 after Austin puts down a 17.571. So Connor with the hot lap now. Glenn out there, I'm sure that's a mod motor. So 125 into this one. Austin Riley out in front, 17.513. Brennan Edwards, 17.505. Connor, 17.516. Chris Raymond is 17.516. Straight away, clear. Chris testing the durability. Donnie V at 16.502. Chris Benny, 16.03. Tommy G at 15.09. Sorchi at 16.13. Satina at 15.09 and Glenn at 15.14. Looks like Brendan got around Austin. We'll see when they come by the line. So here they come by the line. Austin out in front of Brendan by a half a second right now, and right behind him on the track. Connor hold on to that 3 with Chris Raymond and Donnie V, your top 5. Thank you, Donnie. Look at Donnie now. It's awesome sportsmanship out of Donnie going wide, letting these 2 go by. They come by the line. 17.7 out of Austin, 17.9 out of Brendan. So that lead is now 0.7 of a second as they're just following each other around the track. They are both on a TQ pace. Brendan put down his hot lap, 17.525, hot lap of the race. Take over that number 1 spot. as they're working their way up into some traffic. So he's got 2/100ths of a second on Austin as they're working their way onto the straightaway.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes left to go. Now Austin 2/10 ahead of Brendan. Ooh, Brendan get a touch of pipe, but keep it going. Austin comes up short, but keeps it going. Ooh, caution at the end of the straightaway. Clear. Connor 4 seconds behind them with Chris Raymond only 3/10 behind Connor. But your top two now going through some traffic. Let's see how traffic plays into this one. Brendan by the line, Austin by the line. Brendan out in front by 2/10 of a second now as they both clear traffic. They both have nothing but clean track in front of them now for a long time. Ooh, Brendan gonna bounce it off a pipe. Austin gets a little sideways. One makes a mistake and the other one follows. That's why they're staying nose to wing down the straightaway. Austin out in front by 3/10 of a second.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Chris and Connor now doing battle. Caution on the straight, low on the straight. Thank you, Palmer. Brendan by the line, Austin by the line. Both of them with a 17.9. 40 seconds to go. They are both still on a TQ pace as they're coming up on more traffic now. .25 seconds to go as they come by the line. They both clearing traffic on their own. We don't call traffic in the qualifiers. Chris Benning and Mike Sorchi doing battle for 5th and 6th. Donnie V, Tommy G, Satina, and Glenn with time expiring. Keep going till you hear your name done, drivers. So Brendan had the lead by 2/100ths. Here they come by the line. They'll both be done right here. Brendan with
the mascot done.
Brendan gonna take it by 2/100ths of a second.
Christopher Robin done.
Awesome race, guys. That was so much fun.
Tommy Gero done. Brian
We're
Sisler
waiting
done.
on Connor, Donnie, and Glenn.
Connor Esbeck done. Glenn Huffer done.
Waiting on Donnie V going through the triple section. Luke, can you grab that blow and blow off the corner? That is a race. Brendan Edwards, 17.507.279. Austin, 17.507.303. That's going to be a fun main to watch. Connor Esbeck, 17.517 for your top three. Sorchi sneak up into the top four. Nice job by Sorchi.
Up next.
Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5. Race number 4, intermediate four-wheel buggy. All right, blowers down, check them in with caution. Don't run over these guys coming on and off the track.
Corporate. Jimmy Rao. More Lester.
We're checking them in. Need my drivers back out here for that last race. It's like I just need Brendan and Austin.
Mike Levin. Torrey Parker.
What do we got going on
1
over
minute
here?
to the start of the
Brendan,
race.
Toby.
Rich Hyatt.
Wow, Toby, you got tall.
45 seconds to the start of the race. DPI drummer.
And Brad, obviously. Brad. You're not running this?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more lap. Track is closed. Get over to the top of the straightaway. I got all my marshal spots
15 seconds
covered.
to the start of the race.
Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race, or your phones. Drivers,
Less than 5.
your loop. is live. All right, we are rolling here. Current TQ is Jimmy, 16-5-13. Oh, caution on that inside double. Watch yourself, Chris. I thought you were going to run them all the way to the start-finish line. First lap, Torrey Parker, 19-1. Hey, now. You better watch yourself out there, John. This is intermediate. They're dangerous. So race number 4 on track. Race number 5, expert four-wheel buggy coming up next. Let's see, Chris, Brendan, Satina. I'll give you guys time, don't worry. I know you guys are race marshal race. I didn't set it up. Either Austin or Toby did. So you can blame them. What, did you set up racing or did Toby? Did you set up the racing? Toby did? That explains it. Hey, don't talk to me, Toby. Just drive. Toby's got the hot lap of 18.5. And he's out in front. And he's on a TQ pace. Toby tried to double up on the TQs. He already TQ'd his two-wheel buggy. He's got 0.6 of a second lead on Torrey. Let's see if we can help Torrey out. We'll mess with Toby right here. So here comes Toby in the green and white by the line. He's going to hit that little step up through the little chicane thingy and that right side double. Going into the triple, he's going to double single it and come down the hill under the driver's stand. Oh, nice lander there, coming onto the straightaway. Into the pole, though, and by the line. You're welcome, Torrey. Torrey now out in front. Gave Toby the announcer's curse. With 2:30 left to go, Torrey Parker out in front by 0.8 of a second over Toby. Jimmy Rail, your first round TQ in that number 3. He only gave you one lap, Torrey. Toby back out in front. Plavin in that 4. Corporate in the 5. Nope, Corporate up to the 4. Plavin to the 5. Rich in the 6. Lester and B-Max, your running order. 2 minutes left to go. Torrey Parker back out in front. So just like last race, first and second on the track together, but first place chasing second place. So Toby needs to stretch it out a little bit. So Torrey 16.508. Toby 16.510. Those are both TQ runs. Jimmy 16.515. Corporate 15.5 flat. Plavin 15.07. Lester 15.07. Rich 15.09 and B-Max 13.01. 1:30 left to go on the master clock. Ooh, Lester with some flips right there. Oh, Toby gets around. Oh, then Toby, no patience. Oh, that's what you do. You take out Plavin and push Plavin right into Torrey. That's the way to do it. So Toby back out in front. So here comes Toby by the line. Torrey by the line. Torrey drops down to the 3, and out of nowhere, here comes Jimmy into the mix. Oh, Jimmy's on a rough one, though. Jimmy drops all the way down to the 5. Corporate up to that number 3. With 40 seconds left to go, nobody on a TQ pace now. It is Torrey 0.7 ahead of a second on Toby. They are Corporate 6 seconds behind your leader. Oh, right turn. So now Torrey's going to be out in the lead with 15 to go. Brendan over here doing the golf clap. That is going to be time on the master clock. Drivers keep going to your name done.
More Lester done.
Lester, first one done. Everybody else keep going.
Rich Hyatt done.
I don't know who that
B-Max
was.
done.
Rich and B-Max, you are done.
Tori Parker done.
Tori done. Oh, hot lap of the race on the last lap. 18.510 out of Tori.
Corporate done.
Waiting on Jimmy and
Mike
Plavin.
Plavin done.
There's Plavin waiting on Jimmy. Oh, you know what, Jimmy? I think you're done. I don't think I counted you that last time by. That is a race. Tori Parker get a sneak out to TQ with a 16.512. Toby George and Corporate top three. It'll be Tori, Jimmy, and Toby leading you out your A main.
Up next, race number 5.
Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5. Expert four-wheel. Tom, are you guys sticking around for the mains? I don't know. Whatever. So we're getting to that point of the program. If you don't plan on sticking around for the mains, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. Helps me set up the mains and
Ryan
turn
Satie.
marshaling and all that good stuff.
Ryan Palmer.
So if you do not plan on sticking around for the mains, please
Connor
let me
Espen.
know.
Chris Benny.
And I don't want any more answers like I got out of Tom. It was just, I don't know.
Tommy Jarrow.
Yes,
Jose
send
Newman.
it.
I am Groth.
Looking for Ed Garcia. He's waddling up there now.
1 minute to the start of the race.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I got all my marshal spots covered.
Special
And no more laps. Track is
45 seconds to the
closed.
start
No
of the
more
race.
laps. Everybody at the top of the straightaway. Watch out, Mike. And there's another one for you, Mike.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Where's my marshal? There he is. Tom doesn't even know what he's doing. He
15
doesn't know if
seconds to
he's
the start of the
staying,
race.
coming, going, whatever. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. I know you're not supposed to be out there, but appreciate it. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers,
live.
your loop is live. All right, Brendan Edwards trying to go 2 for 2 on TQs. 17.503 in round number 1. See that first lap. $18.038 out of Chris Benne. Chris coming out swinging. Brennan throws out a 17.5. Connor says not so fast. 17.4. Well, yeah, hit him a couple more times, he'll find it. So race number 6, truck class coming up next. Last race of qualifying. I don't know, let's see. Wow, we're cruising. Thank you to everybody for stepping up at marshaling and getting out there promptly. It keeps the program going nice and smooth. We might even get out of here on time so Austin could drive home. So right now we got Brendan Edwards out in front, does have the hot lap, 16.8. He is 1.3 ahead of Connor. Satina in that number 3, followed by Chris Benny and Tommy G, your top 5. Jose Newman in that number 6, followed by Palmer and Ed. With 3 minutes left to go, Brendan Edwards, 18.517. Connor, 17.02. Tommy G, 16 flat. Chris Benny at 16.02. Palmer is 16:05. Satina is 16:10. Ed is 16:10. And Jose is 16:07 now. $17.8 by Jose is fast lap that time by. But Brennan on TQ pace, caution under the driver's stand. Oh, double caution. Oh, man down, go wide, go wide, go wide under the driver's stand, wide under the driver's stand. Let's see. Tori, can you go over there? Oh, there's a pole there. Yeah, take over for Mike. Nah, we're good, Mike. You just
2
sit
minutes
there.
left.
Thank you, Tori. Here, Mike, you got a front row seat. 1:45 left to go. Brendan Edwards now 16 seconds ahead of Chris Benne. Chris Benne in that number 2 now. Satina up to that number 3 with Tommy G and Jose and Connor and Ryan Palmer all doing battle. Oh, that Jose going triple? Yeah, buddy. Oh, my God, that's Palmer. Caution on the straightaway, right on the numbers, and cleared. Thank you, Jimmy. $1:10 left to go, drivers. Chris 17.7, his hot lap last time by.
1 minute left.
You heard him, 1 minute to go. Connor working his way back up to that number 3. Tommy G and Satina, your top 5, all chasing Brendan. Caution on that right side. Oh, piggyback. Ed tried to get a tow around the track. Well, if you're going to hook onto somebody's car to get a tow, Edwards is the car to do it to. Caution on the straightaway. Go low on the straight. Low on the straight. You're good, Jimmy. You're good. Low on the straight. And the straight is clear. Fumble. 10 seconds to go. That's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done.
I am Grote done.
Brennan done. Everybody else keep going.
Special Ed done. Jose Newman done.
Everybody be done when they cross the
Ryan
line.
Satina done.
And Connor should be the last one.
Ryan Palmer done.
Yeah,
Tommy Jarrow
Connor
done.
should be the last car.
Chris Benny done.
That is a race.
Connor Esbeck done.
Brennan Edwards, 17.5 flat, your new TQ. Chris Benny and Connor Esbeck, your top 3. It'll be Brendan, Connor, and Chris Benny leading you out in your A main. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. Last race.
Up next, race number 6.
Last race of qualifying. The crazy truck drivers. Check them in with all kinds of caution.
You're going to get it? Corporate. Carl Labrador.
Fred Dog making up his own jumps.
Marty Edmonds. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Toby, are you running this one? Okay. Is your truck ready? I can say I'll run it.
I am Swaybar. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Means no more laps, Marty. If you cross the
30
line
seconds
before
to
I
the start
say
of the
keep
race.
going, but. All right, break it up over there.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Turn marshals. Look alive.
Less than 5.
Drivers, your loop is live. I think Fred Dog is brake checking Aiden. Well, your clock hasn't started yet. Now it is. So with all that, you crashed before the line, so your clock wasn't even started, so you're good. Let's see, Aiden Spencer in round number 1 threw down 15.517. This is our Rockin' Sock'em 4-wheel open short course. Bumpers and fenders, and they're gonna use them. Almost, Fred. So Connor. Yeah. Pay attention. Hey, especially this way. No, move this way. They will jump from there to there. So move this way. Yeah, so now you can use the pole to protect you this way. Oh, Aiden and Fred Dog. Aiden putting the pit maneuver on Fred Dog. Early hot lap, 16.032 by Fred Dog. Wow. That was pretty cool. This isn't even a race. This is just Rockin' Sock'em robots out here. But Carl, your leader. Aiden, Fred Dog, Marty, then corporate. But you're all beating Toby. Carl is on a TQ pace. Wow, Marty gave Fred Dog all kinds of room. So the real hot lap, Aiden with an 18.6.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Jeremy throw down to 20.3, his hot lap of the race. Oh, first casualty, Marty pulling it off. Oh, low on the straight, Fred, low on the straight, low. Or not. Well, should have seen that coming because Fred Dog lined that one up. So Carl, the only one out there staying out of trouble. Well, we'll see now, though. He got cousin Fred on his tail.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Oh, Carl with a mistake. We'll see if he holds on to that TQ. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He's almost a whole lap ahead of the TQ right now. Oh, but Carl's going to try to find a way to blow it. Still on TQ pace, though. But now, not. There's a pole there. Ten seconds to go in qualifying. That is time on the master clock, driver. Keep going till you hear your name
Carl
done.
Labrador done.
That didn't
Colbert
get it done.
Marty Edmonds done.
Marty, Jeremy, and Carl, the only ones done.
You're going to
Now
get it
Fred
done.
Dog and Aiden. Nope. Well, Aiden's still trying to make his way around. Wow, you got all that motor and you can't make that? That's all
I am
right.
Swaybar done.
Carl Labrador going to take the win and your TQ 15.501, followed by Fred Dog and Aiden. What'll be Carl, Aiden, and Fred Dog leading you on your mains?
You know when it gets hot, you can smell the landfill every once in a while. You smell it.
Yeah.
Smelled it last night too.
Up next, race number 1. Up next, race number 1.
What do we have here going back to back?
Riley Christie. Yeah, that's why we did that.
Well, just because these guys, this is back to back. I wonder.
But then there's a lot of people back to back. Yeah.
Only one, but now we got all that.
Up next, race number 1.
It seemed to work. We got. That's so nice.
What?
We got enough drivers in every race for Marshall, and we don't have to have like here. We don't need Cooper. We don't need Brad. We don't need Ed or Plavin. We're trying to keep them off the Marshall as much as we can.
I forgot to tell you. So Saturday when I came up here, I had my first ever time getting scared while driving. I was about to get on the 805, and there was a cop behind me, and then another cop showed up, and they're both right behind me, and both their lights go on at the exact same time. So I thought I was being pulled over. I was like, fuck. I wasn't speeding or anything, but I instantly thought it was me since they're right behind me. I'm getting ready to pull over, and then they just go the other way. I've never felt that much relief in my life. I was like, 2 cops. What did I do?
You bad boy.
What could I have possibly done for that much treat? For that treat? Call tangerines, bro.
I'm pushing it in with
I
the
was
blower.
not on for a bit. Moving it on.
All right, your mains are now posted. We're going to run the same order as we did qualifying. So race number 1, intermediate 2-wheel buggy A main will be up in about 15 minutes. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so we'll take a nice little break. More? Fucking, oops, sorry.
Your race 2 again?
2 minutes to the start of the race. AJ Lee,
All right, we are waiting
Jimmy Rao,
on check-ins from Noel, Nick, Eddie, and Brian.
Nick Johnson, Eddie Kellogg,
What's happening? Thank you, sir.
Noel Contreras,
All right, we're going to need some marshal action. Oh, my gosh. Where is everyone? We got one volunteer and no one else. Austin, I heard that you're marshaling for Aiden. That's awesome. And then we're going to need somebody to marshal for Fred. Who marshaled for Fred last time? Glenn did. There's Austin. I do need a marshal,
1
but,
minute
you
to
know,
the start
hold
of the
on a
race.
second here. Well, this is race 1.
Oh, okay, it's another one.
All right, we need. That's not gonna help. Good work, Scott.
45 seconds to the start of the
hold
race.
up. Hey, Marty. Marty's there. There he is. Hey, Sorry, Marty, Jeremy, and then Fred. Where's Fred? There he is. All right, and then you get one, and then we should be good to go.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And then Austin. Where's Austin? There he is. All right, we're good to go. Good work, guys. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Brian, where's Brian? Brian gonna make
15
this one?
seconds to the start of the race.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You're Brian. Okay. You want to give you a few minutes?
Less than 5.
That sucks. Okay. Are you racing any other classes tonight? That sucks, dude. All right.
It's part of the game.
It's racing, right?
Right.
All right, cool.
No worries.
What's your name? Brian?
Brian, yeah.
Brian Andrews. Cool, man. Toby.
Taking out for
Nah, you're good. We'll just
discount
leave
me
you.
or whatever.
We're good.
So it doesn't strip it.
All right, guys. Race order on this one is going to be Troy on the 9, Eddie on the 8, Nick Johnson on the 7, Noel Contreras on the 6, AJ Lee in the house on the 5, Jimmy on the 4, Zowart on the 3, Riley Christie on the 2, and Mr. Steven Roberts, our TQ P1 racer of the night for 17.5 intermediate 2-wheel buggy on the 1, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Roberts. Yeah, I did do that, right?
No, there's 2 things.
Yes, I did.
The microphone.
Yeah, yep, 2 things.
I'll come
All
up
right.
in a couple minutes.
Can you come up like right now? Because I'm racing next. All right.
A couple minutes, but
Yeah. Sorry.
no, you're good. All right, turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners. Not the race. Help these guys out if they need it. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, Steven Roberts leading us out.
No, I got a drink.
Oh, Steven gets a little backwards. Going to lose 2 spots to Riley and Chris. You don't want Riley to get out in front. He's hard to catch. Oh, Chris gets a little loose. It's out of here. Nick trying to put his car in the trash can. So your leader coming down the straightaway. Does have the hot lap, 18.3. The only one that, nope. Now Steven has an 18. Chris Wharton, that number 3. Yeah. That shows you that a dad will do anything for his son. Kyle over there laying out to help out Riley, keep him in the lead. But now Stephen Roberts on his wing. So your top 2 start to pull away from the rest of the field. They come by the line. They are separated by 1.2. Under the driver's stand they go into the triple. They're both going to double single. Oh, I didn't see what happened to Riley, but Dad not there to save him that time. Stephen Roberts back out in front. Caution on the straightaway, go low, go low, go low, and clear. Nick, that is your top 2 coming up on you. So your leader's coming down the straightaway. Nicely done, Nick, thank you. And Eddie, you got your top 2 coming up on you. So your top 2, Steven and Riley through the triple section. They both double it. Eddie, you're racing that other car. And Noel, you got your leaders coming up on you. Steven does have the hot lap, 18.346. Riley with the 18.368. So their hot laps comparable with each other. Last time around, it was a half a second. Oh, Riley with a mistake. So Steven now out to 1.4 seconds with 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
As they're working their way back into the triple section, they both double single up and down. Through that left side, coming onto the straightaway. So Troy, you got your leaders coming up on you. Oh, Steven gonna clip a pipe. So Riley Christie back out in front. So Troy, that's your leader. Now they're nose to wing. So once again, Troy, that's your top 2 with you. Let them go on by. That's one way. Last time by 0.6 of a second exactly. As they're working the triple. Coming onto the straightaway. Riley by the line. 18.7 to a 19 flat on Steven. Chris Swart now 7 seconds behind. As he's down by the line. 50 seconds left to go. Riley by the line. Steven by the line, 1.4. Oh, Steven having a rough time right here. And AJ, that's your leader behind you. Caution on that left side double. Sorry, cars on the wheels have the right of way. Wow, Steven now 5 seconds behind Riley Christie with 15 seconds left to go. Caution under the driver's stand and clear. That's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going.
Stephen Roberts done.
Stephen Roberts, you are done. Everybody else race them to the line. One more, Glenn. Nicely done, Marty.
Riley Christie done.
Easy, guys.
Jimmy Rao done. Troy Gurtzy done. Nick Johnson done.
Still wait on 3. Here they come. That is a race. Riley Christie going to take your win. Followed by Stephen Roberts and Chris Swart finishing your top 3. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 2, 21.5, 2-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 2.
If you're in that last race, I need you back out here to cone the turn marshal as we are
Field
checking
agent.
them in with caution.
Riley Christie. Special Ed. DPI drummer. Marty Edmonds. Mike Plavin. Jim Cooper.
Let's see, Rich and Brad. Rich is up there.
I am Swaybar.
Looks like Brad put his stuff away, so I guess then he's not running.
1 minute to the start of the race. Rich
At least
Hyatt.
go up one more step. At least get on the driver's stand. All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Track is
45
closed.
seconds to the start of the race.
Tracks. Come on, Marty. That's twice you've done that to me today. Track is closed. Track is closed. Doesn't mean keep going until you decide you want to stop.
30 seconds to the
I don't
start
know.
of the
Ask
race.
Brad. You probably put it away already. So we're going to line them up. Toby George, your TQ
15
on that
seconds
number
to the start
one.
of the race.
Jim Cooper on the 2. Rich Hyatt on the 3. Marty Edmonds, I'll move you up to the 4 for taking that extra
Less than
lap.
5.
Ed Garcia on the 5. Plavin on the 6. 8 and 7. And the Rileys on the 8 and 9. That's Riley and Riley Christie. So, Aiden, you're on the 8. And Riley, I guess you're right where you want to be. We'll see. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. We'll give Coop a little running start there. Oh, Ed gonna stuff a pipe. Oh, couple cars stuck over here. One more for you, AJ. Caution in the triple. Got cars falling apart everywhere. Except for Toby and Cooper. Oh, and Aiden. Rich up to that 4. Hey, I'm in the top 5 already. Oh, there's a pole there. Is that Marty? Toby has a hot lap of 21-1. Never mind. I got a 18-7. I am flying. So Toby wide line. Cooper in the number 2, 1.1 back. I'm a half a second behind Cooper. Ed all the way up to that number 4. Riley Christie started 10th. He's in that number 5. Rich Hyatt, Aiden, Marty, and Plavin. Ooh, I got around Cooper. I didn't even see myself do it. Ooh, caution on that left side. Clear. Oh, no, whoa, still there. So we got Cooper out in front of me right now. Oh, who did I get tied up with? I got tied up with Cooper. Nope, Cooper by the line as your leader. Ed Garcia up to that number 2. Riley Christie all the way up to that number 3. Don't let the other Riley beat you, Austin. Caution on the straightaway. Go low, 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 low on the straight. Stay low, stay low. Ooh. You know what, in about 5 years, you won't be able to do that. Oh, Plavin. Oh, right behind you. I don't know what's going on here. Caution on that left side. So Ed Garcia out in front of Cooper. I'm back in that number 3. Riley Christie. Nope, Rich Hyatt in the 4. Riley comes by in the 5. Caution in the triple. Why is my car upside down? So it is Ed, Cooper, and my car.
2 minutes left.
Marty, you are not battling with those cars. Marty trying to pull away from Austin, though. .145 left to go. Ed by the line. Here comes Cooper by the line. They are separated by 3.8. Riley, Christie, and Austin. Oh, we got a train wreck over there. So Austin's going to get around Riley for that top three with 1:15 left to go. Oh, I think they got around Cooper too. So Austin and Riley second and third now. But Ed 7 seconds ahead of them. Oh, Austin rolls it over. Riley clips the pipe. You got less than a minute. Riley rolls it over. Austin knocks him back on his wheels. Oh, then Austin hits a pipe. Cooper into that mix now. That is a three-way battle for the last two podium spots. Riley rolls it over. Cooper knocks him back on his wheels. Rich Hyatt is into that fray now. Rich Hyatt gets the better of him. Cooper off the track, back on the track. Riley had a mistake. 25 seconds to go. Ed is checked out. Rich into that two. Cooper into three. Austin and Riley Christie. Toby, Marty, Aiden, and Plavin. Your running order. Caution on the straightaway clear. I don't know, but we got to watch that battle going on that left side double. Rich Hyatt, Jim Cooper, and Austin Riley down the line. Last lap as they go by. They are on their final lap. Oh, Cooper and Austin hit the same pipe. Cooper got a little bit of the worst of it.
Special Ed.
Everybody's racing him to the line. Let's see if Austin can catch Rich. Oh, Rich makes a mistake. I get on by.
Done. Field agent done.
Still can't beat me, Rich.
Done.
Caution on the straightaway. Go low.
DPI drummer done.
Wait on Rich.
Rich Hyatt done.
And that's a race. Ed Garcia from that number 6 spot going to take a huge 10-second lead. Austin Riley and Cooper, your top three. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 3, expert, two-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 3. Chris Benny.
All right, let's get those blowers down. We start checking them in with caution. If you're in that last race, I need you back out here to turn marshal. Actually, I should have enough.
Donnie Vinkmulder.
Let's see.
Tommy Jarrow. Ryan Satina.
I get Toby, Rich, Marty,
Glenn Huffer.
Aiden, and Riley.
1 minute to the start of the race.
3, 4, 5,
The mascot.
6. Yeah. Send it. Is that Glenn again? It's a mod motor.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I guess Connor left. All right, go ahead. No more lap. Track is closed. No more lap. Track is closed.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's see. Who am I missing? I got a Toby. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I already have a Rich out there. I got a Marty right
15
here.
seconds to the start of the race.
Where's Aiden at? Oh, Aiden's injured too. Let's see.
Less than 5.
I need somebody to on the chair. Toby, can you take the chair? I don't want Aiden on the chair. Please. No, you're going to ride out that excuse for like months. He got hit in the foot like 3 years ago, and he's still on that excuse. This is extra ventilation. All right, look at that. That's what I like about the experts. They know where they're at. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Help Glenn out when he needs it. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in lesson 5. All right, Brendan Edwards leading us out. Dang, Glenn. So Austin and Brendan been going at it all night. Chris going to try and keep tabs with them. So it's Brendan, Austin, and Chris by the line. Satina, Chris Benny, Sorchi, Donnie V, Tommy G, and Glenn. So this will be the first time lap right here. Brendan seemed to have found an extra gear. He comes by 17.8. Austin with a 17.7. Chris at 18.3. Benny at 18.8. Sorchi at 18.7. Donnie V at 19.2. Satina 20.9. Tommy G 19.5. And Glenn at 19.8. Brendan by line. Austin now 0.8 of a second behind him. Chris Raymond only 1 second off of Austin. But Austin looks like he's starting to reel in Brendan. Oh, Austin's going to stuff a pipe. Toby watching the race and not his corner. But Austin's only going to lose 1 spot so far. He's going to have a lot of work. Eventually, Brendan will get bored and he'll stop and wait for Chris and Austin to catch up. Oh, Austin, never mind. It'll be Chris and Sorchi now. Austin pushing a little too hard. He's going to lose a bunch of spots. That's going to put Sorchi up in the top 3. Followed by Satina, Dottie V, Austin, Tommy, Chris Benny, and Glenn. All chasing Brendan Edwards down the straightaway. Brendan Edwards, 17.6 hot lap of the race. So Brendan by line, waiting on Chris. 5.2 back. Sorchi 3 seconds behind Chris. Brendan just bustling his way through traffic. I'm trying to slow him down for Chris, but so it looks like Austin got around Satina. Now he's going to have his sights set on Sorchi. Caution right in front of the triple, right in the face of the triple. It's clear. Oh, Austin going the wrong way. Glenn had to hit the brakes. Didn't know where Austin was going. Tommy G stuck in a pipe. Aiden's going to trample over there. Austin's going to make an adjustment.
2 minutes left.
That is one way to race Brendan. You got to wait for him. Oh, Toby to your right, Toby. Watch your corners, not the race director. You didn't have to get up to get it. It was right there. Oh, dang. Brendan, 17.614 that time by. Chris Raymond holding on to that too as he goes by the line. He got an 18 flat hot lap with 125 left to go. So Austin and Brendan, the only ones into the 17s. Come on, Glenn, you got a mod motor in there. Dang, that's some roughness. Oh, Satina and Austin check up not to take out Donnie V as he was crashing. 55 seconds left to go. There you go, Chris Raymond, 17.9 that time by. All right, Austin, you got 2 laps to put down the hot lap. Oh, Chris is going to get taken out. But he's going to hold on to second by 0.3 of a second with Sorchi right on his wing. They should get one more if they keep it clean. So Tommy G, you got a battle coming up on you. That's second and third. It's like Donnie V pulling it off. We'll continue watching Raymond and Sorchi going into the triple. They both double single with 5 seconds left to go. That is time on the master clock. Race them to the line. Oh, they get together.
Glenn Huffer done.
Chris Raymond's going to hold on to that
Sorchi
too.
done. Tommy Jarrow done. I
So
am
Brennan was right behind
Chris
second
Bennett
and third.
The mascot done.
And that's a race. Brennan Edwards going to take that one wire to wire. Chris Raymond and Mike Sorchi visiting your top three. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 4. Intermediate four-wheel buggy coming at you next.
Up next, race number 4.
Yo, I'm not racing four-wheel buggy.
What about truck?
Check him in with caution.
Corporate. Jimmy Rao. More Lester. B-Max. Torrey Parker. 1 minute to the start of the race. Rich Hyatt. Mike Plavin. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I had plenty of drivers in that last race. I need you guys back out here to Marshall.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And we'll go ahead and shut her down. No more lap track is now closed. Let's see.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
No, let's get Glenn out here. Oh, Glenn's already out here. Damn it. Well, I was trying to. Brendan's up next, but so is Satina. So we're gonna line them up. Torrey Parker on the 1, Jimmy on the 2, Jeremy on that 3, Lester 4, Rich Hyatt 5, Plavin 6, and BMAX 7. Jeremy on the 3. There, you hear your name. You hear your name enough now? All right, turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners out the race. Try, Jeremy, you're keeping it clean on the sound and tone in less than 5. All right, Jeremy's underway. With Torrey Parker, your leader. With Jimmy in the 2, Jeremy in that number 3. Oh, Lester to the inside of Jeremy. Lester going to take a spot, so Jeremy falls down to the 4. But Torrey Parker out in front of Jimmy, Lester, and Jeremy. Rich Hyatt, B-Max, and Plavin. Here they come by the line. Torrey with a 19.2 hot lap. Jimmy 1 second behind Torrey. Lester 1 second, 1.8 behind Jimmy. Not no more. Lester going to lose 2 spots. One of them was to Jeremy. The other one was to Rich. So Rich moving up to that top 4. It looks like Jimmy's starting to reel in Torrey. Oh, Torrey bouncing off the wall. Gap is 0.8 of a second. 18-3 out of Jimmy. Oh, that was almost cool, Flavin. Oh, Rich going to roll it over. Jeremy's going to get some breathing room to start trying to reel in your top two. Lester trying to catch up to Rich. Lead is still 0.8. Torrey and Jimmy into that triple. They both get a double single. Jeremy get a double single. Oh, Jeremy going to roll it over. He's upside down. Brendan's going to take 2 steps, but Jeremy going to lose 2 spots. So Rich gets around Jeremy. Lester gets around Jeremy. Jimmy rolls it over. Oh, no, that wasn't Jimmy. That was B-Max. But Torrey coming by the line. Jimmy by the line. Gap is now 2.7. Jeremy all over the back of Rich. Almost side by side. But Jeremy gets it wrong on that left side double. But Torrey on that left side double. Jimmy on the left side double. They come across the line. It was 2.7. It is now 2.4. 2:20 left to go. Lester up in that number 3 now. Plavin, that is your leader. Right turn, Clyde. Lead is now 2.6. Torrey out in front of Jimmy.
Left.
Caution on the straightaway. Low, 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 low. Low on the straight. Stay low, stay low. And straight is clear. So Torrey and Jimmy, 1 and 2 under the driver's stand. Lester in that 3, followed by Rich in the 4. Jeremy in the 5. Plavin in the 6, and B-Max rounding us out. Jeremy rolls it over, but Jeremy's in that number 5. Oh, Rich is up to that number 3. Where'd he come from? Jeremy up to the 4. Lester falls to the 5. So B-Max, that's your leader behind you in the blue.
1 minute left.
You're at 1 minute left to go. Torrey now behind. Oh, Jeremy going to roll it over. Lester hits him, tries to marshal him. Uh-oh, did Jeremy lose steering? Oh, no. Jeremy must have felt bad. Waited up for Lester. 35 seconds to go, drivers. Torrey by line. He's got a good lead now over Jimmy. Last time was 3.5. It is now 5.4 with 20 seconds left to go. Rich Hyatt come by checking in that number 3. Lester holding on to 4. Jeremy holding on that top 5. Let's see. No victory lap for Torrey as that's time on the clock. Race him to the line. So Torrey's got to keep
Rich
on his
Hyatt
wheels because Jimmy made it by for another one.
Mike Plavin done. Torrey Parker done.
But Torrey going to
Lester
hold
done.
on, take that one wire to wire. We're waiting for Jimmy, B-Max, and Jeremy.
Jimmy Rao done.
And that is
Torrey
a
done.
race.
B-Max done.
Torrey Parker taking the win, followed by Jimmy and Rich. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5, Expert 4-wheel.
Up next, race number 5.
Jeremy. Did I say your name enough that time? That'll teach you to complain. I didn't hear my name called at once in that second qualifier. All right, we're checking them in. If you're that last race, I need you back out here to marshal.
Ryan Palmer. Chris Benny. Tommy Jarrow. Special Ed. Jose Newman. I am Groot.
Where's all my drivers for that last race? I got a Tori out here. I need a Jimmy out here. I need a Jeremy. I got a Lester.
Brian Satina.
Oh, just when I was going to
1
call
minute
him.
to
Here
start
comes
the race.
Rich. I got a Plavin. And I got a B-Max. And now I'm going to have a Jimmy.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's see, where's Satina? All right, no more lap. Track is closed. Make sure Satina gets out there. He was blowing off the track nicely for you guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's make this interesting. Chris Bene on that number 1. What? Chris Bene on the 1. Jose on the
15 seconds to
2.
the start of the
Satina
race.
on the 3. Palmer 4. Tommy G 5. Ed 6. And Brendan on the 7.
Brendan, get to the back.
Brendan to the back.
Less than 5.
You're being punished for something. Not sure what. So everybody move up a spot. So Chris up to that number 1. Jose on the 2. Or just stay there. I don't care. Do what you want. Chris Benny, number 1. Jose, number 2. Satina on the 3.
Come on, Brendan.
Come on, Chris. Turn marshals, look alive. Do not watch Brendan's race. Watch your corners. Drivers are keeping it clean on the sound and tone. Less than 5. Oh, Brendan gonna go right up Ed's wing and then not even give the spot back. Dang. Groot is ruthless tonight. I'm not going around nobody, I'm going through them. Chris Benny gonna come by with Satina and Palmer. Tommy G, Brennan, Jose, and Ed. But this will be their first time lap. Last race of the evening coming up next. Truck class, start getting them ready. Chris Benny, 17-8 hot lap of the race so far. Palmer needs to make that buggy 8 feet wide. Not let Brendan by. And Brendan will still find a way. So Chris Benny and Satina breaking away just a little bit. Oh, Palmer off the track, back on the track. Brendan up to that number 3. Palmer hold on to the floor with Tommy G and Jose right there behind him. Chris Benny out in front of Satina. Last time by it was 1 second. Ed trying to kill Jeremy. Caution on the triple. It's now 0.6 of a second. 17.6 that time by Satina. But Brendan has a 17.2. Oh, Ed's going to mix everything up and I don't know. Brendan, I think you need to let that car behind you go. You passed him under illegitimate terms. So Brendan at number 2 now, right behind Satina, with Chris Benny right behind him. Looks like Tommy G got around Jose. Oh, Chris Benny getting wadded up. So now it's Satina. 0.2 of a second. Oh, Satina hits the pipe. So Brendan out in front. Took him 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Oh, Brendan pulled over and let the guys go by, and I don't think Chris Benny realized it. Almost got him. So Satina now 0.3 behind Benny, and Brendan 0.3 behind him. Now Brendan to the 2. Oh, Chris Benny catches a pipe. Satina catches Chris Benny. Wow, Ed knocks Satina's car right out of Jimmy's hands. But Chris Benny, Brendan Edwards, Brian Satina, Tommy G, Jose Newman, Ryan Palmer, Ed Garcia. Your top two through the triple. 1:55 to go. Oh, that was interesting. Chris and Brennan separation 0.2 of a second. Oh, Brendan to the inside. They're side by side. Brendan back to the inside. Satina's going to jump into that. Let's give Satina a lap, make it worthwhile. Should we? Tommy G now into that number 3. And Brendan out in front now. Chris Benny right behind him. Brendan's going to pull over and let Chris go by. But Chris is not going to take advantage of it. And Satina in there holding them up. He should be helping his buddy Chris out.
1 minute left.
Let Chris go and then block Brendan for the last 55 seconds. Brendan going to cut the track almost. Doesn't pay off. So Chris gonna stuff a pipe. Brendan now right there on him. 40 seconds to go. They should get 2 more after this. Let me see when they come by the line with 30 seconds. Yeah, they should get 2 more. Brendan back out in front. Oh, Chris all over Brendan's tail. Yeah, they come by the line, they're going to get their final lap. So Brennan keeping tabs. Cuts the track, that's time on the clock, racing the line. Brennan rolls it over.
Brian Satina.
Chris Benny going to sneak one out.
I am broke done.
So Chris Benny going to sneak that one out.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Tommy G coming by, finishing that top 3.
Ryan Palmer done. Jose Newman done. Special ed done.
And that's a race. Chris Benny, Brendan Edwards, and Tommy G. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out here to turn marshal. Last race of the evening. Bumpers and fenders, they're going to use them all.
Up next, race number 6.
Truck race coming up next. Check him in with caution.
You're going to get it? Corporate.
I like it when you guys do that.
Marty Edmonds.
I like when you guys do that because it makes it fun for the other guys.
Carl Labrador. One minute to the start of the race.
All right,
swing
no more
bar.
lap. Track is closed. No more lap.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers. Oh. I caught Aiden sleeping big time. Didn't even have his hand on the radio. Carl usually knows what I'm up to, and he wasn't even ready for that one. So the antics between Fred Dog and Aiden continue. Marty going to lead that lap. Nope, now Austin out in front of Marty and Carl, Fred Dog and Aiden. Oh, Carl's body gets stuck under his bumper. Guess a bad thing to have bumpers sometimes. Aiden, 19.7 hot lap of the race. Oh, that was a pink on pink crime right there. I don't know what Aiden did to Austin, but Austin waited just to get Aiden. So Marty out in front of Fred Dog now. Fred Dog rolls it over. Carl. Aiden rolls it over. Austin up to the 2. Carl, 19-1 that time by a hot lap of the race. Man. I don't know. Aiden must have really upset a couple of people because Fred Dog's been beating him up. Now Austin's beating him up. But Marty and Carl are digging it because they're checking out. Nice save, Fred Dog. So Fred Dog and Austin doing battle. Carl takes over the lead from Marty as they come by the line. Fred Dog sending his line, doesn't work. And they're starting to reel in your leaders. Well, there you go. That's how you do it. Up. Wow. They can't even take a gift. So Austin catching up to the top 2 now, coming down the straightaway.
We'll do like 10 minutes of open practice after
Okay.
if you want. Yeah.
What if I don't want?
Jared, who's driving your car? Austin? Is he winning?
Two minutes left.
Well, it's not like right? Cooper maybe, but they shouldn't get up there.
I don't know what happened to Austin, but he was right there with the leaders. Now he's back there playing with Fred Dog and Aiden. Oh, he's upside down. That's probably why. So Carl comes by the line as your leader. Was a 4-second lead. Marty by the line. It's 5 seconds now. Fred Dog, Austin, and Aiden. 1:20 to go. Aiden rolls it over, but he'll start right there. I think Jeremy just had flashbacks. Last time he saw one of his cars doing that, I put it in the wall. "45 seconds left to go." Carl way out in front, 5.7 on Marty. But I see some clouds overhead. "20 seconds left to go on this." Those guys. Carl will get by for another one. That'll be a victory lap. As that's time on the master clock, drivers race them to the line.
Marty Edmonds done.
There you go, Carl.
Carl Labrador done. I am Swaybar done. Corporate done.
Oh, I didn't see what happened, but Fred Dog going to move all the way up to that number 2 somehow. That is a race.
You're going to get it done.
Carl Labrador taking the win. Fred Dog and Marty. All right, track will be open for about 10 minutes of practice. So track's open for 10 minutes of practice. Don't forget, we do this again Friday night. 7 o'clock start time. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. You can practice as long as you paid your tab. If you have a tab in the shop, go take care of that before you practice. Track's got about 10 minutes.